capturing pictures of car accidents and figuring out what went wrong. The device is called the Drive Cam. It's mounted over the rear view mirror of a car and has now recorded millions of crashes, each one providing clues about driver mistakes. Here's ABC's David Muir.
It's the equivalent of an airplane's black box, only for your car. A tiny camera that captures what happens when you get into an accident, like this teenager who dashes through a yellow light.
Oh my God!
And then this taxi driver on the right who falls asleep, not wearing his seatbelt. He was thrown into the back, his head out the window. The cameras are in nearly 100,000 vehicles in the U.S. Parents monitor their kids, employers watch their drivers. And now the company that makes them, DriveCam, has studied 3.5 million accidents they've recorded, looking for common denominators. First, drivers did not keep a proper distance from the car in front of them. Another problem, distracted drivers. This unbelted teen was on her cell phone. And what was most startling, they say, is where the majority of accidents take place, at intersections.
So what you really should do is look left, right, left, even if you have the right-of-way, because of course the goal isn't to get through the intersection. The goal is to get through the intersection without having a tie.
Remember that teenager and the yellow light? She didn't look left, right, left either. And they say that was a major finding, that we all travel through so many intersections without incident, we get lazy. They also say 2/3 of the adults and 3/4 of the teens were not wearing seatbelts. Earlier this year, 16-year-old Kelsey Wade was nearly killed while driving with a friend in the car.
Are you okay, Diane? I'm fine.
They were wearing seatbelts, but only because the driver's mother had caught her daughter on camera without one before. The company released the images because the drivers in them have already learned their lesson. They're hopeful the rest of us will now learn too. David Muir, ABC News, New York.